From a spring in Zambia's highlands, a river begins a journey that will cross 8 countries and flow more than 2,500 kilometers. This is the Zambezi, the 4th longest river in Africa. It carves valleys, floods plains, and thunders over Victoria Falls before meeting the Indian Ocean. But more than a river, it is a stage for life and death. Along its banks, predators hunt, herds gather, and survival plays out with every rise and fall of the water. Beneath the surfaces, in a still morning light, the Zambezi looks peaceful, but below, danger stirs. The Nile crocodile, unchanged for millions of years, waits in silence. Some stretch over 5 meters, their eyes just above the water, their bodies hidden. A sudden strike and prey is gone without a trace. Not far away, hippos wallow in the shallows. By day, they rest with only eyes and ears above the surface. By night, they leave the river, following ancient trails to graze. Though they eat only grass, they are among Africa's most dangerous animals, territorial, unpredictable, and fiercely protective. Above, the African fish eagle circles. Its cry echoes across the river, a sound so distinct it has become the voice of the Zambezi. With one sharp dive, it pulls a fish from the water, talons gripping tight. Predator, prey, and hunter of the skies, the river's balance begins here. At the water's edge, where water meets land, herds approach with caution. Cape buffalo lower their heads to drink, their strength lying not in individuals, but in the herd. When threatened, they turn together, horns lowered. Even lions hesitate before such unity. In the floodplains, sable antelope move gracefully, their crescent horns a defense against lions and hyenas. And in the distance, elephants arrive, towering figures. They consume hundreds of kilograms of vegetation each day. But their true gift is memory. Matriarchs lead their families to hidden springs and safe crossings, guiding the herd through dangers remembered for generations. But where herds gather, predators wait, and the Zambezi becomes a battlefield of survival. The hunters of the plains. In the tall grasses, amber eyes gleam. Lionesses crouch low, muscles coiled, waiting for the signal. One breaks cover, driving a buffalo toward the ambush. In a burst of speed, the pride closes in, each lioness knowing her role. Their success depends on teamwork, and their young watch closely. Every hunt is a lesson in survival, passed down from one generation to the next. Nearby, the eerie laughter of hyenas drifts through the night. Often dismissed as scavengers, they are among the most efficient hunters of the plains. Their clans, sometimes 80 strong, are led by powerful females. Their stamina allows them to chase prey for kilometers until exhaustion brings it down. Their society is complex, their calls as varied as language, each sound carried blend into the grass, their large round ears twitching to catch the slightest sound. They hunt with discipline, packs moving as one, chasing impala or zebra in relentless pursuit. With success rates near 90%, they are nature's elite strike force. The Zambezi is a kingdom of predators. But the skies above hold rulers of their own. Masters of the sky. High over the gorges, the battler eagle rides the air currents. Wings steady, eyes searching. For hours it glides without rest, scanning for prey or carrion. Its acrobatics earn it the name, battler, French for tumbler. Above the plains, white-backed vultures drift in vast spirals. Where they gather, death is near. Yet without them, disease would spread unchecked. With stomachs strong enough to digest bone, they cleanse the land, recycling life back into the soil. But their numbers are falling. Once abundant, they are now critically endangered, victims of poisoning and habitat loss. In the wetlands, lighter figures move. The African jacana walks across floating vegetation, on feet that seem impossibly wide, spreading its weight so evenly it appears to walk on water. Here it is the males that raise the young, carrying chicks beneath their wings when danger threatens. Alongside them, the saddle-billed stork wades through shallow pools. With a bill like a spear, it strikes with lightning speed, seizing fish, crabs, even venomous snakes. From riverbed to canopy, every niche is filled. Yet not all of the Zambezi's story is written by nature alone. Rivers transformed by man. The Zambezi has always been powerful, but humans have sought to harness that power. In the 1950s, Lake Kariba was created, the largest man-made reservoir in the world. Entire valleys were submerged, and thousands of people relocated. Today it stretches over 200 kilometers. Its waters home to new populations of crocodiles, hippos, and fish. Farther downstream, Cahora Bassa Dam towers above the river, one of Africa's largest hydroelectric projects. It brings power to millions, but at a cost. Natural flood cycles have been disrupted. Fish migrations have faltered. Wetlands once flooded each year, now lie dry. For wildlife, adaptation is the only option. Still, life endures. On the shores of Kariba, fish eagles call from tall trees. At Cahora Bassa, pods of hippos wallow in quiet bays. Even when reshaped, the river finds ways to sustain life, but its future is not without challenge. Crisis and conservation. The Zambezi faces its greatest trial in living memory. Climate change has brought droughts more severe than any in decades. In 2023 and 2024, El Niño left water levels at their lowest in 15 years. Wetlands cracked and forests retreated. Animals searched farther for water. Predators struggle. There are victories. In Manapools and Lower Zambezi National Park, anti-poaching patrols have stopped elephant killings for consecutive years. Cross-border treaties between Zambia and Zimbabwe strengthen conservation efforts, while new technology, drones, digital mapping, and radio systems gives rangers tools to protect what remains. The Zambezi endures, but whether it thrives depends on balance between human need and the survival of the wild. The eternal river. The Zambezi is more than water. It is memory, danger, and promise. It feeds herds of buffalo and elephant, yet hides crocodiles in its depths. It thunders in waterfalls and whispers through reeds. It sustains nations, yet humbles them in drought. To stand on its banks is to witness nature's paradox. Life and death intertwined, survival earned each day. From the smallest fish to the mightiest elephant, every creature here follows the river's rhythm. For millions of years it has carved Africa, and for millions more it will continue, long after we are gone. The Zambezi is not just a river, it is Africa's eternal heartbeat, the river of life. Subscribe for more breathtaking wildlife journeys where every moment tells a story.